The city never really sleeps. It just holds its breath. I found her in a hotel room 3 floors above the mayor's campaign office. The curtains were drawn, the phone off the hook, the television still whispering static. Her eyes were open, not in fear, but disbelief. A glass of wine stood untouched beside a folder stamped "Confidential." The air reeked of perfume and panic. Someone wanted this to look like suicide. They were almost convincing. Almost. The security footage was missing 37 minutes. Her keycard showed no exits. But the window latch was broken. From the outside. I remember thinking someone went to great lengths to make sure she couldn't speak again. And as I stood there, the city's heartbeat slowed, like it knew another truth was about to surface. One it had buried deep beneath its shining skyline. They told me to file it quietly. No need to stir up noise before the election. I nodded, but noise was all I heard. The autopsy came back clean. Too clean. Toxicology showed traces of something that wasn't in any report. A lab signature scratched out. Someone had edited the evidence before it reached me. The folder she left behind was filled with half-written statements, names of donors, contracts with dates that didn't match. Each page led to the same pattern. Money routed through charities that didn't exist, funds disappearing before they could reach their causes. One name repeated itself. Vance. The mayor's right hand, his fixer. The kind of man who could make a problem vanish between sunrise and morning headlines. I kept my voice steady in the interview room, but my hands wouldn't stop tracing the cracks in the desk. Something was breaking. Maybe the case, maybe me. By the 3rd week, I stopped sleeping. The city's lights bled into my dreams, and every siren sounded like a warning meant for me. Witnesses started forgetting what they saw. One man recanted his statement after midnight. Another moved away. No forwarding address, no record of a departure. Phones rang once, then silence. My inbox filled with nothing but blank emails titled, "Drop it." Still, I couldn't. Her last voicemail played on repeat in my head. If anything happens, it's because I found it. She didn't say what it was. She didn't have to. Then came the night I saw the same black sedan parked outside my building. 3 nights in a row. Engine off, windows tinted, waiting. Paranoia? Maybe, but paranoia's just pattern recognition with too much evidence. I realized this wasn't just corruption. It was orchestration, someone pulling strings so tightly that even truth couldn't breathe. And I was next on the list. The recording came anonymously. No note, no return address. Just a drive in a plain envelope marked "For your eyes only." The footage showed a private meeting. The mayor, Vance, and 2 men I didn't recognize. The woman from the hotel was there too, sitting quietly, taking notes. Until she wasn't. They were talking about contracts. Millions funneled through fake charities to fund campaigns, silence whistleblowers, and control media outlets. The woman asked a question. The room went still. Vance turned to her, whispered something I couldn't hear, and then the screen cut to black. I ran the file again, slowed the audio. Beneath the static, a faint click. The sound of a camera being turned off. I stared at the screen, feeling that familiar chill in my spine. She didn't die because she was in the wrong place. She died because she found the right one. And now, I had what she died protecting. I didn't call the press. I didn't hold a conference. I just sent the footage. Quietly, strategically, to every newsroom, every rival campaign, every investigator still brave enough to care. By dawn, the city was on fire, not with flames, but with exposure. Screens played the video on loop. The mayor denied everything, but his voice was right there on tape, calm as confession. Vance was gone before sunrise, his house empty, his phone destroyed, his name already turning to myth. But corruption doesn't vanish, it just hides until the next name wears the same mask. When the department called me in, I said nothing, just turned over the files and walked out. Justice doesn't need applause, it just needs proof. A month later, her name faded from headlines. The mayor resigned for health reasons. The tapes became evidence, then archive dust. I drive by the hotel sometimes. Room 309. Still booked, still silent. The city's lights reflect off the glass like they're trying to remember her face. They say justice was served. Maybe, but justice and mercy aren't the same thing. One restores balance. The other forgives. I don't believe in forgiveness anymore. When I close my eyes, I still see the red glow of that recording light before it went dark. The moment truth was erased and rewritten. I used to think the city's shadows hid its crimes. Now I know the shadows are the crimes. Justice was never about mercy.